They didn't care about me. They cared about the party. We were just merely these weird little sort of side characters in what would become a narrative that they were concerned about. It wasn't about us. It wasn't about the incident at all.
There's a really beautiful picture of Brittany Higgins. It's actually on her first day at work at Parliament House, how excited she was to work in the building. So she ended up in the new Defence Minister Linda Reynolds' office when she was just 24 years old. She'd only been in that office for a matter of weeks when she went out to some office drinks with some people, including the man that she says sexually assaulted her. On the way home, he said that he needed to go past Parliament House, which she thought was a bit weird. It was very late on a Saturday night, and they ended up in the office that she worked in, the Defence Minister Linda Reynolds' office. And the next thing she remembers either going to the couch or laying down on the couch, and she woke up and this man was on top of her.
I told him to stop.
Did he?
No.
How many times would you estimate you said to him to stop?
I felt like it was like on a loop endlessly. At least half a dozen. I was crying the whole way through it. It's devastating and it's soul destroying, and I think about it every day, but the only thing that I know that made everyone else care about it
was where it happened.
Yeah, and who it was connected to.
When she turned up for work the next Monday, she saw the man who she says raped her. He didn't make eye contact with her. He didn't speak to her. He never made contact again with her after this incident.
It was very clear that this needed to be a secret. And that was for political reasons.
About a week after the sexual assault, she was called to a meeting in the Defence Minister Linda Reynolds' office with her Chief of Staff.
Linda Reynolds is right now in charge of all of Australia's military.
They chose to hold this meeting in the room that Brittany Higgins was sexually assaulted. So she says that she was raped in Linda Reynolds' private office on the couch, and that was the room that the Defence Minister chose to actually conduct this meeting.
I barely even remember the conversation on the basis that I was like, oh my God, it was the couch. I'm sure she was saying very many lovely words, but all I knew was the couch.
Politicians will say she should just go to police, but she really wasn't given a lot of support or reassurance that if she did that her job would be safe. And rightly or wrongly, she formed the view that she had to make a choice. She was terrified of being a political scandal on the eve of the election. And the way that it was handled, even though I think people at various points tried to be sympathetic, really reinforced to her that this was a political problem the Liberal Party needed to manage.
It wasn't for concern over me, and that was really impressed upon me. Like, this is a political issue, and this wasn't something to be shared.
This is not a problem within the Liberal Party. I've heard similar stories within the Labor Party, and that's really important to say. This woman has come forward and she has made the decision to waive her anonymity, obviously as an alleged victim of sexual assault. She doesn't have to do that, but she's doing that because she wants to create change. The question that is going to emerge now is the Liberal Party, our political parties, is the Labor Party, is the Greens brave enough to start that conversation and see where it leads?